Hey divas and gents, I'm coming to you with a ButterBeeScraps Design Team project. Yay! So let me get into it because it's a bigger project. So let me show you all the amazingness I used. Okay, I went ahead and used these head pins. And I used these bead caps. They're square. Oh, in case you need the numbers. And I used these super pretty leaves. And look at these amazing bead caps. Those are absolutely gorgeous. Love them. So there is 6 to a pack. I used 2 of those. These are my all-time favorite bead caps. These little itty bitties. And then I used some of these silver balls. Some of this big link chain. Oh, and I used the small rondelles that are in bronze. I love these. And I used these flowers and I made butterflies into these. Cut one petal out and it left the 4, so you'll see how I did that. And all I have left is this one bling. I used a buttload of these things. So, and these are the 16s. These are the bigger ones. Excuse me. And all I have is left is one. I'm gonna have to throw that in my next design team package that I need. These right here are, oh, well, I can't show you. They're gone. I have 2 of them used on here, but you'll see right now when I show you. They're bezels. Okay. So let's get into the project. What I did is I altered a bottle. It's kind of big, so I'm going to have to move around a little bit. So this bottle was gifted to me by Natalie, who has put some bling on it. She gifted me this a while ago before I persuaded her to get into crafting, and now she's over the top doing big things. So she had gifted me this because I'm sure had she been where she's at today, she wouldn't have gifted it to me. So this bottle was from Pier 1 Import. And let's see if I can get this to go up. It's kind of big. I'm going to have to like show it at an angle. So it's a tall glass bottle. Okay. So see. It's tall. Oops, sorry. So let me show you the part that's not as busy. I took, you're going to see randomly, I took some okay, what I first did is I wound it with yarn. So I saw that part on Pinterest. I wound it all with yarn all the way almost to the bottom, and then I stopped. And I put, these are the SS16s. I have them randomly all over. And then I cut little pieces of trim that I had, and I put the blings on top of that. I used really big pieces of applique. So you'll see up here, this whole applique piece, it literally wraps all the way around the bottle, and then all the way down here. And then you'll see right here, I have a doily, which was from Paper Bag Lady. Julie, if you're watching this, please. I am running extra low on some of these doilies. I really need you to fill up your store. So I put these underneath the butterflies. So those are the butterflies. Let me see if I turn it the right side up. Oh, sorry, ladies. It's hard to do tall things. So I went ahead and I used texture paste and randomly put it everywhere on the butterfly. These little doodads are from Wild Orchid Craft. I have this really pretty trim right here that was gifted to me by Natalie. And then there's this right here. It's a V applique that goes this way. I'll show you that last because that's the front. Okay, so you see here's still the top part of the applique that wraps around the neck and then down. Then I used another applique piece that goes from here all the way down here. all the way down here, and all the way wrapped around here. This bottle's about 15 inches tall. It's pretty tall. Okay, so you'll see I have random butterflies and blings everywhere. And then at the very bottom, actually, there's this really big piece of yellow trim, and I believe Elizabeth gifted this to me. It's a big piece that goes like this right here. It was either Elizabeth or Anna Yanis. I think it might be Elizabeth though. So I have that wrapped all the way around, and then I have this other pretty yellow trim up top. And then down here is where I stopped so you could see the bottom. And then I have a couple layers of this white gathered trim that goes all the way through here. And then this trim you see here, I have that same trim under here. And it goes all the way around. And then I have it wrapped again up here, all the way around the top. Okay, so when it sits like this, okay, and then on the top part, let me take the cork off. Actually, that part I can show you separately because I didn't do it to where the cork adhered permanently. So what I did is I tied seam binding and some eyelash trim. I wrapped it around, and then I just tied a bow, and then I have the long pieces hanging on the side of the bottle. This is where I used the big link chain. I stuck a little doily under here on the top part of the cork. Then I stuck this applique type flower up top. I used a Tim Holtz little screw, screwed it into the cork, used a jump ring, and then I hung these two chains. I did one longer than the other so that it hangs very long. See, like this. Oops. Let's get this right. So you see, one's long, one's short. So this is how I did the dangles. So, for instance, there's the leaves. I gessoed the leaves. There's the bezels. I showed you the empty bag that there was no more of. It was just the bezels. And then I put this inside of the bezel. These I don't have the packaging for, but these right here are glass. They're not plastic or acrylic, and they fit inside these bezels. And if you were to buy the lockets, they fit perfectly inside the lockets also. I just stuck them in there so that I wouldn't forget. So if you were to want to get some of these lockets, that's the perfect little cabochon to go in there. And it's like a really pretty blue-gray type color. And then on the ends of all the little pieces, I put A-B pointy backs. I don't have the packaging for those ones. Okay, so that hangs there. And then I did this dangle right here. Here's those gorgeous, okay, so here's the head pin. I used the little tiny bead cap, the silver ball, the square bead cap. Then I put this really big one on top of the square so that you would just see the ends of the square one. You don't see the top part. I didn't want that. I just wanted something to peek right underneath. And then I have another bead cap up here. It's the same tiny one as the bottom. And then I have the rondelle. And then I just wrapped the wire. Now, the head pins that Monique has in her store, they're very easy to wire wrap. And that's how I have them. And this is exactly the same. Okay, so when I go this way, so when I hang this, when I put this back into the bottle, this is how it hangs. Oops, let's get this put together real quick. Okay. So you see, you'll have the leaf, the pretty cabochon, and the little pretty dangle that I made. And those will just hang on the side, along with the tails of the bow that I did. So I love that. I love stuff dangling off stuff. Okay, and then this is the front. This is an applique piece that I got from the swap meet, and it goes, it's this big, goes all the way through here and then to the bottom. And then what I did is I have, this is my last filigree flower like this, so I don't have the packaging either. And what I did is I had some trim, the little flowers, and I cut each of the little ones and I just put them at the ends. Then I have another little doily. I ran out of these also. Monique has those in her store. Those are the rhinestone buckles that have real like glass in there. It's not the plastic ones. And then in the package, she also gives you the flat backs you need to go inside the buckle. So that's how I have that layered. And I love this applique piece because it already has really pretty pearl dangles from here and up here and up here. So this is the front part. Put this down. So this goes all the way around, and then the applique way through here. So hard, so very hard to show the whole bottle. So that's my ButterBee Design Team project. If you know what, I'm going to link my blog. For those of you that blog, I always put my design team projects on my blog. So if you wanted to see up close how things looked picture-wise, then you'd be able to see it on my, my blog. Okay, so I had a blast putting this together. This was actually a big project. I didn't expect it to be so big. But it turned out that way. And I'm okay with that, using my favorite color in the world, yellow. So I was really excited about doing that. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you all my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody. You ladies are absolutely beautiful. You are amazing. If anybody hasn't told you that, you are. And I appreciate every one of you that watch my video, that don't leave a comment. I don't care. You watch the video, I'm good. And the ones that do leave a comment, absolutely thank you very, very much. And take a trip on over to Monique's store. She puts new stuff in there and her prices are amazing. And she has the widest selection of metals on all of the little stores. So take a peek down there. And that's it. And I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have an amazing, amazing holiday. If in case, I'm going to try to do one more video for my design team. But if in case something comes up and I don't, you guys have an amazing and blessed holiday with your family. And for those of you that are unable to be with family, then with your friends. As for me, I will be going through that. It's very emotional for me not having my boys with me on Christmas. But I guess that's what happens when they grow up. So other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.